Orange, female.
Hello. Hello. So on the release portion of this test, this little girl did really well in that she moved quickly on her own. But she did come to me pretty directly, and I don't know if you can see on camera, but she has a little bit of body shaking going on, and her tail is a little tucked. So she has not been taken away from her litter mates before and carried across a parking lot and dropped in this room, and she's never been here or met me before. So that's quite a lot of stress for a little girl to go through. What we hope to do here is make this experience nice, like as we're testing her, and perhaps give you some hints on how you can continue at home. I would say right now that give her a couple of days to settle into. Hi. Very, very good. So I'm giving her attention and love to let her know that I'm a good thing, and I'm not going to coddle her. I'm just going to let her know I'm good, and then see what she does. What a sweet girl. You're looking for help. Are you? Are you looking for some help? Very good. Very good. So 2 points I was going to say is don't have every member of your family at home waiting to meet her. Just give her a couple of days to settle in, and then she can handle some more stress. But you can imagine if you had 10 people there in your house, how overwhelming that would be for her at this point. And not to coddle her. You want to build her confidence, not shelter her. So she's still shaking a little bit, and she has super expressive eyes, like she's just looking at me like, please pick me up. But I'm not going to coddle her, so basically what we do is try to get them, playful. Just redirect her energy. What's this? Can you go get that? No? What wonderful eyes. This is like a puppy that is trying to speak English. What's this? So you would really like to coddle her, because that's what you do. But you're best not to. And the other thing is to continue crate training the way that Cantop has started. She needs to know that she can't be with you 24/7, and really the crate becomes a really happy place for dogs if they're introduced in and trained in them properly. It becomes a safe place for them. So what we're going to do with her is she's definitely more social in that she is sticking by me. I'm just going to give her a little minute to see if she can bolster enough courage to go maybe look at the balls or the room. And if she doesn't do it by herself, I'm going to get up and help her do it. Yes, we're going to do it together. Yes? Do you think we can do it together? Very good girl. So the shaking has stopped, but she's still not really sure of what's going on. She doesn't know what to do you? So you want to get up? So I'm going to get up and go on. So I would peg the interaction as a higher social, definitely, but she's depending on you. Some puppies come to you tail wagging and really happy to see you and never leave you. And they're also social. But this little girl is looking for help from me. So again, you're going to do exercises and play and redirect energy to help build her confidence. So that's your checking in. So that's very good. So now I'm going to start walking around, and the goal here is to see, oh, very good girl. You can see how careful she is. She's got quite a body stretch. We liked, if she was really quite happy, her tail would be up and over her back. Her tail is still not tucked. Usually when their tail is tucked between their legs, they're not moving at all. So, but it's just a lower set. But she's certainly curious about that, Tim. So this checking in, I want to see if she's in social or environmental. To the start here, she doesn't care where I am. Some puppies try to just control your feet. So again, she doesn't know what she's supposed to do. We just want to see what she does naturally. So you can see that she's not really interested in what I'm doing yet. So we're going to help. Puppy come. Very, very good. See, the tail is starting to come up a bit. So what you can do is do this kind of exercise in your house in a small room. Puppy come, yay! Really, really praise her when she comes to you. You want her to get that connection. Yay! Puppy come. Puppy come. Yay! So we good praises. So you can imagine if you took her to a dog park or a picnic or something, how overwhelming that would be for her. So it seems like a lot of work, but if you do this in a small room and get her to know that she's connected to you, make the room bigger, change up the toys, yay! Yay! And then maybe out in your backyard, do the same thing. Because basically you want to be able to take her somewhere, and she is allowed to play with other dogs and people. But she really should know where you are. You shouldn't be out looking for her all the time. So you want to build this connection. Hey, puppy come. Oh yes, oh yes. So what a nice change in body language. So she had to be encouraged a little bit. You could introduce treats to help her come to you, like treat her when she comes. But she's quite very, very good. She's quite responsive to your vocal praise. And this is absolutely beautiful. She's got a little yawn. So she's not sure why after running around I just picked her up. But this is a beautiful level of patience and tolerance that they need for vets and grooming and life in general. So wonderful, wonderful job on that. I have a feeling this little girl is going to do what you want her to do, like she wants to please you. She's very patient. Very good. And the patience is good too, like for combined with crate training. Like you are busy, you have things to do. You can't play with her all day. What is that? So she's not sure of the noise of this paper. And going behind me is looking for my help. Yes. Yes. So she didn't like she wasn't sure what the paper noise was. Very, very good. You want to play with it? So she's just licking my hand. The not going after it is, she doesn't know how to play. She doesn't know what you're asking her to do, and the fetch is not coming to her naturally. But staying with me is, again, another social sign. She would rather stay with me than go for the paper. So, whether it's paper, a ball, very, very good. Fetch is really, really good for their body and their mind, and a great way to spend time together. So I would just keep trying. No, she wants to be with me. So that's okay. Just keep trying. Oh dear, that made a noise. That comes later. But can you see the difference in her body height and her tail wagging? And that's just like, 5 minutes. So she's doing very, very well. And getting more comfortable. So basically, we try a little treat test. Look, puppy. What's this? So she hasn't had anything but puppy food, and this is a fairly high quality treat. So we're basically seeing how she reacts to the stimulus of the treat. So some puppies get so excited that they can't focus. So you can't treat them with a high quality treat and expect good results. So it's counterproductive. Look, what's this here? Look, you have to look. Can you see it there? No, did you see it? Look. What's that? What's that there? She's more interested in the cup. What's this? She hasn't connected the two things together. So some puppies just knock the cup over and go crazy around the room playing with it. What's that? Look. She's interested in the treat, but she hasn't figured out that's where it is. So you can try her with a high quality treat, but if she gets overstimulated, you can't expect her to sit if all she's so excited about the treat. So go back to using your kibble for a little while and then increase it. You want that? So she either doesn't have a great a great nose. Hey, some dogs are very olfactory, but she didn't really pick up on the fact that the treat was under the cup. So I would call it a small loss of focus, but she was not overexcited. So you're going to have to play that one by ear, and remember that she's very responsive to your voice and patting, and just go back to using kibble if she gets overexcited. Just don't keep treating her high quality if she's too excited. So before I do this noise test, it's kind of important to show you that the more comfortable she's getting, the more environmental. She's quite happy. She's quite curious as to what are those things. Oh, I should have done the noise test. So there was a start off, and she has tiny little cries. There hasn't been much change to her body. She doesn't know what that sound was. So it doesn't, we expect the startle, that's not the thing. It's how she recovers that's important. So she is crying, but her tail's wagging and she's moving. And she took a while to come to me. So there goes the thing at the very beginning as to not coddle. So she's going to need a little help from me. Some puppies run to the door and I can't get them to move forward because they're so scared or overwhelmed. She's asking for my help, so we're just not going to pick her up and go, oh, poor thing, that was terrible. We're going to redirect her focus. Puppy come. Yay! What about this? Or this? What's this? What's this? Yay! So she's already stopped crying, and she's starting to look around the room the way she was before. So I helped her. Don't coddle her. She's only going to get worse. Yay! Look. What's this? Come see. What's in here? Look. What's that? Yeah, what's that? Look, you can come in here. You can go in one side and out the other. Look. Yeah. What's that? Yay! Yay! You can come out here, look. Come out this side. Oh, you got 3 holes to come in and out of. Very good. So that was very, very good. So she not completely recovered. But again, just get her moving forward and redirect her energy. Do something fun. Do the walking about and treat her maybe. Just get her moving forward and just don't coddle. She has to, and she would benefit from doing that kind of exercise, starting with a small noise and then increasing it every day until it doesn't bother her. So it's just desensitizing. What's this? Yeah. So very, very good. So even though she was a little bit still upset from that noise, she's still curious enough to come to this windmill. What is this? Oh, very, very good. So you can see. Yeah. What is that? Now that's absolutely super. Some puppies just don't like that movement. So you can see that the desensitizing of the noise might be beneficial because she's not overly intimidated by this movement. So as all puppies, we just suggest introducing tons of new things and building their world and building their confidence. So what a good girl. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. So that was very good. And we have a little prey drive test to see what their base prey drive is. So, she has actually, for her, for the way she's been through the test, she actually has a pretty good prey drive. I'd have to call it a medium. She is taking her time, but she is super connected and super curious. Now, a lot of puppies would have had this toy by now and given it a big shake. So I've just now taken it away from a medium to a low to medium, which is really, really good. Oh, there was a noise over there. It's just the air, so that's the noise again. The air conditioner just came on, and she doesn't know what that is, and she's right back looking for help. So the prey drive, still do the exercises like drop it and leave it, because they do get into things you'd like to get out of their mouth. But she doesn't have a really high prey drive base. If it was really, really strong, like no matter how nervous she is of being here, she would still go after that toy. So that was very, very good. So she's super sweet-natured. and very interactive, and she's quite trusting, because she certainly trusts me after 10 minutes, and she's absolutely lovely. So just give her the time, and introduce lots of stuff to her, and I hope you enjoy. She's lovely. Okay? I'm going to give you this to play while I turn off the camera. Do you want that?